Afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the episode of Talk with Toppers. So today we have with us Ms. Jyothi, the LRDI topper of DMS IIT Delhi with a percentile of 99.67. Welcome, Jyothi. So my first question to you would be, what should be the phase-wise strategy in 1 month to furbish your CAT LRDI score?
In my opinion, for the phase-wise strategy in last 1 month, I would say initially there are DILR has a wide range of topics. Actually, it covers like from blood relations, pattern, sequence, series, puzzles, games, and not everyone will be strong in all areas. Few of us will have few strengths and few weaknesses. So initially, I would advise the students to first segregate these sections into different topics, and within each topic into different levels of difficulty. Like you can choose either 2 or 3 depending upon your touch with the subject, and solve with the easy ones first, because that gives the motivation to solve further. If you take the tough ones, then it's easy to get demotivated and you'll not have the drive to solve more questions. It's okay if you're not able to cover all topics, but if you can categorize them as important topics which occur every year, definitely in the CAT exam, take those topics and you can start practicing them. And initially this could be the strategy, and as you in the last 1 month, if you're in the last 2 weeks, I would recommend to solve as many problems from past year papers, especially of the DILR section of CAT. Like you can pick them up and you can time and solve. Initially it's okay if you don't time them, but towards the end keep the timer and see how fast you're able to solve the questions. And I would say practice is the key. Practice as much as you can and it will be easier.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with you because, LRDI section actually requires a lot of practice. Even if
Hmm.
just know the concepts, it doesn't help. You have to practice a lot. So I totally agree with you on that point. So now that brings me to the second question, which is what should be the post preparation check from 28th day to the last day of the month?
So the last 3 days before the exam, I would say do not try something new, because in the last 3 days there is nothing you can learn something. So whatever you have studied so far is well and good. Revise the concepts, and I would recommend don't even solve a mock during the last 3 days. It's very important to keep your mind as calm as possible for the exam day. So in the last 3 days, relax, do something that is relaxing, like reading a book or going for a walk.
Yeah, I think I did this, and few of the tips which you shared just now actually would have helped me in case I would have written in 2021. But I really thank you. This is going to help a lot of users. Thank you so much. I used to solve a lot of mocks at that point of time, and I used to get random scores in LRDI. So I wasn't really
Mm.
sure that if even if I'm strong or not in that particular section. So what is that one suggestion or few suggestions which you could give to handle these volatile scores during the mocks?
Hmm. So it so happens that I am not sure if 2021 also is a 2-hour exam, but for the 2-hour exam, like we got like 5 different sets. Two sets were of 6 questions each, and 3 were of 4 questions each. So while solving the mock or solving the DILR section, I think most of us would first try to pick a set which is easy and which is solvable, and then we go with that. But sometimes this picking the set is the tricky part. Like you might look at the question and it looks like, okay, this is an easy question, so let me pick this, or this is my strength. But it could be tricky. You're not able to get the answer and you're not able to move on. And sometimes your weak area question could be easier. Actually, it's not that hard if you just pay a little bit attention. So while choosing the sets, just do not look at your strong or weak areas, but also go through the question entirely and see if you're able to get that idea. Like you're able to think if I can solve this or not. So it's not that volatile actually. Out of the 5 sets, 2 sets you will definitely be able to solve, and if you solve 2 sets completely, you're already 95 percentile above. And if you can solve 3 sets, you're in 99 plus percentile. So it's more than enough. This choosing the set part is really tricky, and with practice you'll actually get that. Like if you look at the question and you practice, you will know how much time you took and what was your strategy, and during the exam also you'll get it.
Even I believe that identifying the right sets is very much important than just solving the
Hmm.
question. So yes, totally. Now, I would like to ask you the next question. So that is, what would be some tips, just general tips to ace this section in CAT 2021?
Hmm. First thing is again picking up the right set. Go through the question, spend some 5 to 7 minutes to read each and every question fully, not just glance, but read the entire set. If you note it down, if you can solve this or if you're gonna solve this, go through all the say 6 sets if there are there. Just go through them entirely, and then choose whichever you think you'll be able to solve it. And then start solving, start writing neatly. If you get it, then that itself will give you the your to lighten your anxiety actually, and you'll actually be able to do the next questions better. So choosing this first question is really really important. Try to choose it something that you're able to solve it. Say in case you're not able to get it, you're stuck or you're feeling too tense, leave it, go to the next set, whichever you think you can solve, try to solve it. And I think DI and LR, DI sections usually will be easier compared to LR. So if you practice the DI sets also really well, pick the DI set and solve that first. And once you solve one set, it'll you'll not be that tensed and your brain will be calm. You'll be able to solve one more or two more sets. If you can solve 3 sets in total, then you can relax. And if you have more time, you can go for the fourth set. Well and good. Even otherwise, even if you solve 2 sets, you can still relax. You can be like this. I'll be 95 plus percentile above, so it's okay, and you'll have that calm mind, and definitely you'll be able to solve one more set when your mind is calm. So picking the first set is really, really important. Choose something that you'll get an idea once you have practiced so much. You'll definitely know like, okay, this is something that I can do. And if you're stuck, it's very, very important to leave it there and go to the next question. Do not spend too much time because that will just keep increasing your anxiety and you'll not be able to solve anything.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
thank you so much, Jyoti. These tips and tricks would definitely be useful to our users, and we hope that there would be a lot of talent that comes to DMS IIT Delhi in 2022. And we wish all the best to each and every student. So, guys, make sure to like and comment
Share and subscribe.
to DMS IIT Delhi YouTube channel. Thank you so much.
Thank you.